People always wonder, how do I create a great presentation that influences my audience? This short 5-minute video will show you some of the common mistakes to avoid when making a presentation. The majority of time, people want to put the blame on PowerPoint or whatever presentation software they're using. However, what you have to realize is that it's you, not your software, who is responsible for using it effectively. Your slides are there to support you, so if they're bad, then most likely your presentation won't go as well as you want it to. There are many books written by very charismatic speakers on the topic, and there are many ways to design a great-looking presentation, which will be praised by many people. One of the best ways to learn how to make a great presentation is to study the mistakes others make. This presentation will focus on these mistakes so that you won't make them. Mistake number 1. You have too much information on a slide. If you're going to put every word that you will say on a slide, you might as well just print it out and give it to your audience to read. Putting all your information on a single slide doesn't look nice, and you have to remember that you're giving a presentation, not providing a document to everyone. The more your audience has to read, the less they are listening to you, the speaker. A nice trick is to put only one point per slide. This helps you with your timing and keeps people from reading ahead of you. Mistake number 2. You don't have enough visuals. Looking at an image is much more interesting than reading a slide. There are a number of websites that you can use to bring your presentation to life. For example, use Flickr or iStockphoto.com. Some websites supply images for free, while others require you to pay a small fee. Sometimes you can use Google Images to find what you're looking for. But whatever you do, don't use Microsoft Clip Art. It doesn't look that nice, and it doesn't give a very professional look to your presentation. Whichever visuals you decide to use, always remember to design for the person who is sitting in the very back of the room. If they can't read it, then I suggest don't use it. Mistake number 3. The quality of images is horrible. Don't use pixelated images. Instead, use high-quality images at the right size. Again, just Google different website images and use the filter to select the size of images you want to find. Doing this will allow you to find high-resolution images that will look great on your presentation. Mistake number 4. Your images and text are all over the place. Design your slides to look nice with equal spacing and alignment. Keep everything neat. Also, be mindful of the fact that when you move your presentation from one computer to another, the same fonts might not be installed. Therefore, save your presentation as a PDF. That way you can use it everywhere and even provide copies of it to people who really liked your presentation. Using consistent colors, images, and alignment gives a cohesive look to your presentation. Also, separate your presentation into sections to make it easier for your audience to follow you. Make sure that you're using images that belong together. Don't use images that are out of context. Choose a color scheme that is not outrageous but adds a nice professional look to your presentation. Usually presenters prefer white or black backgrounds. Mistake number 5. Lack of preparation. Most presentations are not that great because not enough time went into making them. You need time to gather your material, write content, create beautiful slides, and rehearse. Don't do this the night before. Plan ahead and get organized. An outstanding 1-hour presentation can take 30 hours or more of preparation time. But at the end, it's worth it. Giving a great presentation allows you to shine, disseminate ideas, and influence other people. Put in the hours, give it everything you got, and present a beautifully constructed presentation. All you have to do is deliver the information. Oh, and just one more thing to remember. Remember that you need to cite all the pictures that you've used, all the texts that you've used, and any ideas that are not your own. So now let's recap on the mistakes to avoid. Number 1, having too much information on a slide. Number 2, you don't have enough visuals. Number 3, you have horrible quality images. Number 4, your information and your images are all over the place. Number 5, you lack preparation. If you have any questions regarding how to write an awesome presentation, come to the BUE Writing Center and we'll give you all the help you need to amaze your audience.